Rich Eisen breaks down the differences and similarities in confidence between Deion and Shedeur Sanders at the NFL Combine. Shedeur Sanders chose not to throw or participate in any workouts during the NFL Combine. However, he did take part in media sessions, where his personality rubbed some people the wrong way. Many have since labeled him cocky, but if you ask Rich Eisen, he sees it more as confidence. In fact, Eisen believes Shedeur is quite similar to his father, Deion Sanders, and even more respectful than Prime was at his age. Eisen sees no issues with Shedeur's personality. He sees him as a chip off the old block. In other words, he's cut from the same cloth as Deion, and it shows. Everyone remembers Prime as a man confident in his abilities and fearless enough to express it, and while Shedeur's recent press conferences exuded that same confidence, Eisen also saw professionalism. The broadcaster considers this a huge asset for any team that drafts the QB. The Colorado star will get to work, change the culture if needed, and become the face of the franchise. He does share his dad's sense of self and confidence, but also a sense of professionalism, Eisen stated. That's what everybody knows. That Shedeur isn't going to mess around. If you draft him, you're going to get a guy who's going to understand what his role is in changing the culture of your team and being the face of a franchise. Eisen also referenced Deion's NFL Combine press conferences from back in the day. 1989, to be exact. The broadcaster recalled how Deion would tell teams they weren't high enough to draft him. Undeniably cocky. And while Shedeur is a top draft choice too, Eisen doesn't believe you'd ever hear something that disrespectful come out of Shedeur's mouth. You're not going to get those late-night phone calls when he's involved. I had not a single issue with what Shedeur said. But just like his dad, I'm sure there are going to be people who do and will read comments that he's not really serious about putting in the hard work to back up his statements. And they'll find out he's his father's son and will probably prove all of those naysayers wrong as well, Eisen further said. It's high praise from Eisen. He believes Shedeur will soon prove everyone wrong with his work ethic, just like his father did. Deion was a two-time Super Bowl champ and Pro Football Hall of Famer, even though his journey started with a lot of backlash and doubts. Will the same be in the cards for Shedeur? Well, he's quite an exciting prospect. It's easy to get caught up in the hype Shedeur has attracted in the last 3 years. It's not just the accuracy in which he can throw to all three levels of the field, and his ability to command an offense. Shedeur also has mental traits that will undoubtedly shine through in the NFL. More specifically, his poise. Shedeur can stay mentally composed in the most stressful situations. He has great posture and body language on the field and never looks to be shaken. That's something that will go a long way in the NFL. It's why we loved Jayden Daniels so much last season. And that might be why we love Shedeur in this upcoming one.